Donald Trump was just dealt what may seem to be a serious blow in his 2024 election effort. He was convicted by a jury of 12, being that 7 were men and 5 were women, for being guilty on 34 counts. We will see in the weeks and the months ahead what this will mean for Donald Trump's poll numbers and what the effect of this conviction will be. Many people, no matter how strong of a person they are, would be personally ruined by a criminal conviction. Their reputation would be ruined, and their business and life would all but be destroyed. But in this historic situation, where a former president has been convicted of a crime for the first time, Donald Trump is defiant in the face of this guilty verdict, and he had a lot to say. This is what he had to say directly after the verdict was announced.
This was a disgrace. This was a rigged trial by a conflicted judge who was corrupt. It's a rigged trial, a disgrace. They wouldn't give us a venue change. We were at 5% or 6% in this district, in this area. This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. The real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people. And they know what happened here, and everybody knows what happened here. You have a Soros-backed DA and the whole thing. We didn't do a thing wrong. I'm a very innocent man, and it's okay. I'm fighting for our country. I'm fighting for our Constitution. Our whole country is being rigged right now. This was done by the Biden administration in order to wound or hurt an opponent, a political opponent. And I think it's just a disgrace. And we'll keep fighting. We'll fight till the end, and we'll win, because our country's gone to hell. We don't have the same country anymore. We have a divided mess. We're a nation in decline, serious decline. Millions and millions of people pouring into our country right now from prisons and from mental institutions, terrorists, and they're taking over our country. We have a country that's in big trouble. But this was a rigged decision right from day one, with a conflicted judge who should have never been allowed to try this case, never. And we will fight for our Constitution. This is long from over. Thank you very much.
So Donald Trump blasted the rigged trial and the very conflicted judge, Juan Merchan. He pointed out how the trial was a disgraceful sham with the Soros-backed DA, Alvin Bragg, and the conflicted judge, Merchan. He went on to say that he is a very innocent man and that he will continue to fight this trial and he will appeal this disgraceful decision. As well, he said that what the other side is doing to him is okay because he is fighting for our country and fighting for our Constitution. Trump stated that this trial was all due to the Biden administration in order to damage Trump politically. Obviously, Trump's defiance in the face of a tough circumstance such as this is very admirable, as many people would fold under this pressure. But he is not folding, as he promised to fight this rigged deal and that this fight is long from over. Donald Trump also went on to post on Truth Social, slamming the judge, the trial, Joe Biden, and the overall rigged political sham that he is facing, and also to post about how much money he has raised since the verdict was announced. And boy, oh boy, has he raised a large amount of money in the 24 hours after his trial verdict. The next day after the verdict, he went to talk about the situation some more. Here's what he had to say.
We're losing our country. And I really think that this is an event, what took place yesterday with this judge. Look, we have conflicted, but he's a crooked judge, and you'll understand that. And I say that knowing that it's very dangerous for me to say that, and I don't mind, because I'm willing to do whatever I have to do to save our country and to save our Constitution. I don't mind. So thank you. So we will continue the fight. We're going to make America great again. Very simple. When people fight MAGA, they say, we're going to fight. I watch Biden. We're going to fight MAGA. We're going to stop MAGA. It's make America great again. That's all it is, MAGA. make America great again. Our country's in serious trouble. We owe $36 trillion. We were energy independent for the first time ever, and now we're begging Venezuela for oil, and it's not sustainable by anyone. Little things like our kids can't have a Little League game anymore because you have tents and you have migrants living on the fields. That's the least of it. People are taking over our luxury hotels, migrants, and yet our veterans, our great veterans, are living on the streets like dogs. They're living on the streets. But migrants are living in luxury hotels in cities all over our country run by Democrats. So it's my honor to be doing this. It really is. It's a very unpleasant thing, to be honest. But it's a great, great honor. We're gonna do what I have to do. I'm going to do it. And the support has been, that's why I mentioned the number of $39 million. That's why I mentioned we're up 6 points. And we went up a lot over the last month because everybody saw it was a rigged deal. It was a rigged trial. But we're going to make America great again. We're going to make it better than ever before. November 5th, remember, November 5th is the most important day in the history of our country. Thank you very much, everybody.
Donald Trump said some very interesting stuff. He went on to say that it is an honor that he is the one the other side is coming after, because he is the one who is trying to save this country and the Constitution. He is willing to go through all this turmoil and lawfare to save America and make it better than it ever was before. From the tone of his voice, I truly believe that what he is saying is what he wants to do, because he is already rich. He's lived one of the most enviable lives ever, so he really doesn't need to be president. He's not in it for the money. He just truly wants to make Americans in America better off. And the Biden administration is standing in his way of that goal. This is how Biden responded to a question about Trump and the trial.
Mr. President, can you tell us, sir, Donald Trump refers to himself as a political prisoner and blames you directly. What's your response to that, sir? Do you think the conviction will have an impact on the campaign? We'd love to hear your thoughts, sir.
Should he be on the ballot, sir?
That was one weird looking smirk, wasn't it? It sure does look like he's loving that Trump got convicted and loving it maybe a little too much. Either way, it is for you to decide based on the information if this is a rigged trial or that the rule of law survived. I am interested to know what you think in the comments below. What I think is that something fishy looks to be afoot, but that's just my 2 cents, and you are entitled to your 2 cents. If you want, share your opinion in the comments below, as all viewpoints are welcome. If you enjoy this informational and educational video, then give the video a like and turn on my channel notifications so that you'll be notified the next time I release a new video. Thanks for watching. God bless you, and God bless America.